Ugh. Yeah. Oh no, has it? Oh no, look at that. What a great start. I think it's died already. Doesn't like the alt tab. Doesn't like the alt tab. There we go. Alright. I'm gonna play some Heretic. Why? Because it's a lazy Saturday, and I like Heretic, and I've played it a lot. So I'm gonna play some Heretic. Join me. We'll pew some stuff. Uh, 1994, Raven Software, using the original Doom engine. Id had a hand, John Romero had a hand, and as much as I love my Doom, I've always been a bit of a, I've always really liked the fantasy element of, play Dungeons and Dragons and all that sort of jazz, so, Heretic had a big influence on me growing up, you know. Most of my friends preferred to play Doom, but yeah, I probably sunk more hours into Heretic than Doom as a kid growing up. So running it on GZDoom, you get to take advantage of modern controls and updated visuals, all that sort of jazz. As you can see, I've played the game a few times. Just a few times. He's not coming back. By comparison, the first campaign, the first episode is pretty easy. The difficulty sort of jumps up sharply as we move into later episodes. Wonderful. Should be at 100% first episode without too much difficulty. Alright, let's grab some of the secrets. Oh, yeah, helps to push the button. And now I can pick up the railway because we got the backpack. Still got that annoying. Where'd he go? There he is. Before I fell there. Alright, that's everything. Mission complete. 100%. Bang. Nope. Nope. Yes. Spot the difference? See? Beautiful. Alright, it's all nice and tidied up. Grab the other key. Good run so far, haven't been touched. Beautiful. Alright, so now we got yellow key. Lovely. And unfortunately up here we kind of have to take damage unless we want to be shady and jump, which obviously wasn't in the original engine. Put him up. Invincibility ring. I suppose I could use the invincibility ring. If I was really going to be pedantic, I could use the invincibility ring to get across here without taking any damage. If I really wanted to be that OCD. I don't think I am. I'm just going to be cheap and jump. Oh, I got hit. There you go. That's the end of that run. How dare he? Alright, and about this point, I like to get that ready. Just clear these rooms. Because you can carry more than one of each item on a level, but once you hit the next level, it reduces your quantity down to 1. So you can have like 8 times the power on a level, but if you finish that level, you're just going to go back to 1. So you might as well use them. On the easier difficulties, I find it really hard to need the items beyond maybe healing. On the hardest difficulty, when you're playing the later episodes, that's when you really use items, and you have to consider how you use them and all the rest of it. Yeah. So, alright, let's go back and grab all that loot, some secrets. The reason I ran up there was just to make use of the Tome of Power, just, you know, rather than clear a room or two and then let it fall off. So I like to go ahead and clear the path and make use of it. I thought we were still there. Alright, bunch of loot. Grab our wings. So yeah, little things like that. You can see there's a shadow. Old school secret doors. Just to grab all that loot. Ah. Yeah, you got the shield restored. Alright, so now we've got the green key. And I'm going to drink my coffee before it gets cold. Alright. Alright, so we're going to use a torch here because as soon as we pick up that blue key, it's going to get really dark in here. Oh. Where is it? There it is. Especially against these kind of creatures that are melee based, I try and use the wand more just to conserve ammunition. I mean, the crossbow is the weapon, but you don't want to use it all up on just trash mobs like this. Especially again when you're playing on, say, harder difficulties, where ammo becomes a bit more of a premium. Alright. Now we got the blue key. Right, that should be everything. Boom. So I'm not doing a speed run, I'm not trying to do a completionist run, it's just a case of I've played the game a bit and I know my way around and I enjoy playing it. So I played an awful lot of Doom. Awful lot of Doom as a teenager. Used to LAN it. Back in the day, if anyone remembers, around my age, it wasn't network cables in the sense we got today, it wasn't RJ45s, it was coaxial cable with metal T-pieces and terminators, daisy chaining computers together. Before that we were playing Doom, PvP, two of us using null modem cable, connecting two computers together at 300 baud or whatever it was. Great stuff. But as much as we played a lot of Doom, I was always more partial to Heretic. I really dug the fantasy vibe, and if you can, I mean, you guys, and girls have seen Stranger Things. I mean, that's what the 80s was like, D&D and all the rest of it. So if you've grown up like I did playing D&D, and the Hero Quest board game and things like this, and having your imagination fueled by fantasy, Doom was cool. But then to be able to actually, play in a first-person fantasy genre was just that was the shit. That was what it was all about. And then obviously Thief the Dark Project came out, a few years later, and that was my everything for a long time. All right. Yellow key, yellow key, yellow key. Just trying to remember now. No. And this will open up at some point, but first of all we've got a trigger. I thought it was through. It's not, okay. Oh, that's right. It comes back to me now. So we're gonna get bunch of nasty guys. So these guys throw two types of axes. They got like a green axe and a red axe. I'm just gonna try that. The green axe. The green axe goes. They both go in a straight line, but the green axe is still affected by wind, which is something that was really sort of introduced in Heretic. And you'll see when we go out here. So, see how those axes they're throwing are going hard, like right on them, and then the red one. See, it went straight ahead. I imagine the red one probably does a bit more damage too, but yeah. So you can sit there and throw green ones at me all day. There's a strong wind out there. You can't see it, but yeah, and they're never going to hit me. But the red one, gotta look out for that. All right, yellow key. Start getting some of these flying imps like that, start shooting fireballs at us soon. They're a bit stronger too, they take more hits. Egg. Morph ovum, I suppose. But egg. Turns your enemies into chickens. Alright, yes, so back up here. Creaky. Alright, and then that should lower that, which then opens up that, and then that brings in all these guys. Gotcha. Ah, wrong side. That's all we want. Right, so I'm taken care of. Ah, wrong side again, idiot. Excellent. Transparent, sort of invisible dude. Alright, just need to go and get that one secret. Which, from memory, is... No, it's not that. It's up around the corner. Yeah, well, this thing. Yeah. And that drops the wall around here. Yeah. So if I let go of the controls, you can see we've got a wind. We actually have a force in a sector that pushes you around. And it's got strength as well. How many... Yeah, so we've got 3 tomes of power, so and 2 invincibility rings. So when we finish this level, it's just going to go back to 1 tome of power anyway. So we might as well drop a tome of power. And just tidy that up. And that should be everything if I push tab. Yeah, that's it. Well done. Level's been 100%. Oh, helps you push the button. Done. Ow. It's like flying rats. Look at all this nonsense. Thanks, man. I'm using GZDoom or GZDoom, running in 1080p, 60 frames minimum. It's probably running more. High def texture pack, a few other little things. Yeah, me too. Back in the day. VJ 256 color, keyboard and mouse. It's amazing what you can do with source code in the front end these days. Pew 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 pew. Nice one. I think we all did, especially back in the days of PC speaker. Like you just that's what you did. You had to sort of imagine the sound somewhat, kind of like reading a book. I need to get rid of these guys. Just because they're going to be a problem later. Yep. So when I was a young fella, sort of around 6 or 7, we got an IBM PC XT. So that would have been 83. And I used to sneak out way too early on a Saturday morning, like 6 in the morning, and because when you turn the computer on it and it posts, it makes that beep. And those PC speakers back in the day were super loud, and if I wasn't careful, I could wake my parents up with it. So I used to we used to have like a fabric cover for the computer that went over the screen, and I used to sort of shove that over the air vent to muffle the sound of the PC speaker when I turned it on, so I wouldn't wake my parents up and get in trouble. Someone's head with a helmet. Oh, you mean the dragon claw? Yeah, I guess I can see how you might come to that conclusion. Yeah. I guess you could. Yeah, I can see it. Alright, I'm just gonna run around here and make sure I picked up all the loose ends. Yeah, thanks for the follow, man. Always trying to play retro DOS stuff on here if I can. It's a bit of an eclectic collection. Never know what I'm going to play until I I wake up, I go through the collection, and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to play a bit of this today. So I really should be playing more Neverwinter Nights, but I'm just not in the mood for thinking and reading too much. So I thought, to hell with it, I'm going to play some Heretic. Just the core campaign. I haven't played through the core base campaign for the original Neverwinter in years. So I started it. The problem is too, it's difficult to stream because it's a really slow game. There's a lot of reading and text and dialogue, which is great for the single player experience. But it's not exactly exciting to watch on stream. So I'm a bit reluctant to dive back into it just yet. I'm going to have to be in the right frame of mind. Whereas something like Heretic, it's an easy watch. You can put me on screen 2, screen 3, and you know, enjoy a little Heretic. Yeah, I was never much of a Baldur's Gate fan, which obviously upset a lot of people. I always preferred Neverwinter, not Neverwinter, Icewind Dale. I like to be able to make my own party, my own characters, and I just felt like the characters in Baldur's Gate, from a technical perspective, were terrible. You know, the first thief you get has, you know, pickpocket 1 million, but can't disarm a trap to save her life. That always annoyed me. And she kept calling me a queer-looking fellow, so I had to kill her. Mate, you're a queer-looking fellow. Oh, dead. Correct. But you know what? At least I'm not playing WoW Classic. Alright. Cleaning up the trash. Yeah, I mean, do you though? I've finished it with a cleric in the past. I think a thief's probably more fun because you can sort of go everywhere. But yeah, I've finished it as a cleric and with a barbarian, the orc companion, which is what I'm playing through again with now. Yeah, you want a thief, definitely. And I don't know about you, Neverwinter Nights really shined for me in custom stories and also with people creating online persistent worlds. Playing them like an MMORPG. That was a lot of fun. Ow. Ow. Right, how are we going? Gotta kill a few more monsters and then we're done. Alright, let's just make sure we got all that. Yeah, it was definitely... The sandbox in Neverwinter Night is a lot of fun to play with. Alright, hush nuzz, hush nuzz. Yeah, it can be a bit hard to get through some of the older games. I've missed... Oh no, I've missed a mob. Ooh, can I live with myself? Can I? Alright, let's go for a quick lap. Be out here somewhere. Keep my ears open. Can't hear anything. Yeah, right. Just low tier trash at this stage. Just hot garbage. Missed one mob. I'm not sure I'm ready to continue my existence. It'll be like one of those little red imp dudes, or it could be a glitch. Wouldn't be the first time. Look at that, 90 out of 91. So disappointing. Oh well, screw it. I'm just gonna have to. I'm gonna have to live with non-perfection. OCD's twitching in. That's disappointing. You're right. Exactly. Just trashed here. Ow. Let's not do that. Right. It's good to see too, like, if you look around, there's still a pretty active, well, I wouldn't say pretty active, but a semi-active modding community for Heretic and Hexen and all that, which is nice. Downloaded some total conversion mods and full campaigns recently, just to sort of play something fresh, test myself. Yeah. Well, we didn't have a Walmart here down in Australia, but I do remember seeing the shareware version on cover discs and things like that. Actually, we might have a Walmart here now. I think there's one on the other side of town. That's the one where you have to be like a member to get in, isn't it? You have to have like a card or something. Yeah, I don't know. Not a big thing over here. Yeah, I do remember that though. Yeah, I've seen it. I collect big box PC games, and I do know. Yeah, there was like a big box shareware version for Heretic and Doom as well. I have seen it around from time to time. I have a big box copy of Shadow of the Serpent Riders. I'd really like to make more of a dent in these guys, because when I teleport up there later, they're going to hurt. Running out of ammo. From memory, maybe it's the next building. What was this building? It's definitely a secret in one of these buildings. Right, everything's on a shot. Oh, look at that. Got hit several times. Disgraceful. Just a rookie. Yeah, it is. It's basically a reskin chainsaw. But it's an awesome reskin chainsaw. I mean, most of the weapons are essentially just a reskin. And I like all of them except for the, I never really bothered with the mace. The mace is sort of, I only use it when I've run out of ammo and everything else. Where is it? I'm gonna kick myself later. I know there's a secret on one of these houses here, but I can't. Oh, maybe it's the next block over. It's been a little while. Yeah, it's using the same engine. Yeah, that's exactly right. There's no... There it is! Haha! I knew it was around here somewhere. Alright, so, stairs are done. And then that comes down. We've got no ammo left on the bloody... Let's do this. Yes. Flying rats for days. Lots of trash. Really need more ammo for that. Just as well I've got this severed head and a helmet. Whew. Come on, stick it out. Nope. Oh, got rid of one of them. Ah, okay. Yeah, I was pretty lucky. We got the we had a PCXT from about 1983 onwards. So we got in real early. So you know, it was CGA 4 colors, which was state of the art for PC at the time. But it sure didn't do your eyeballs any favors. Dots per inch, 1. Not quite that bad, but it was pretty bad. Scan lines to rip your eyeballs apart. Yeah, most people did. You know, even back then, I mean, in 83, I'm pretty sure my old man paid about $4 grand for this thing, which they paid off. He needed it for work, but like that's $4 grand in 83. So you convert that to like today. It's just, you know, huge monies. But it was pretty awesome as a kid growing up, being able to, you know, play King's Quest and all that jazz. Oh, yeah, not originally, I suppose, but you know, alright, we're gonna go back through here again. Oh yeah, we didn't clear out this side. Yeah, I think by comparison, if you wanted to play games, you were probably better off with a Commodore, or something like that. Because initially the PC wasn't, it didn't have the same fidelity in terms of audio or video. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah. But hey, look, and here we are now, right? How times have changed. Well, there's nothing stopping you from firing up your Commodore Amiga or your 64 or your TRS-80 or whatever have you. I mean, it's extremely niche, but there's still people making games for those platforms. I mean, there's still people producing brand new releases for Commodore 64 and that kind of thing, which I think is awesome. And then you got people like 8-Bit Guy, who's still making DOS games, like these X3 and X2 and all that sort of games. Like this. Yeah, excellent. That's awesome, man. So like it's still a thing, and if you're an ardent sort of fan, then there is still stuff out there, Oh, nice. So at least it'd run really fast. Right, that's right. I want to go through there again and go down the other direction. Oh, mate. Right. I have a feeling. Yeah, I have missed quite a bit of stuff. This one. It's a bit trash. Pretty sure. Hang on, I know where I need to be. The other secret. Yeah, now there's one of these secrets where you sort of get that to come down, and you only get like one pass at it. Something ridiculous like that. Because it's behind that, but further down. I'm just trying to. I'm pretty sure you only get like one pass at it. It's a bit silly. Don't know if I've messed it up yet or not. But oh well. Really? We're dropping frames? I'm not getting any warnings. Now, there we go. Easiest way to do this is probably just. Oh wait, there's more wings here anyway. Right. Missed another monster. Wow, what a just trash. Just gonna quickly double check that that secret. Secret. Remember. Yeah, it's behind. It's behind that. There is. I can't remember quite how to do it, and I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. Just going to have to live with that failure. Just going to have to live with it. Look at that. Rubbish. Rubbish. Just get that OCD eye twitch going. Yeah, oh well. Oh well. I know where it is, but I'm pretty sure for one reason or another, yeah, it's a one-shot secret. And once that wall comes up, if you haven't gotten in there, then too bad. Yeah. And that opens up the other one. You have discovered a secret with nothing in it. Right. Alright. Grab that. Good shape. One thing I appreciate about these older games is the speed. Like, the character's just on roller skates, man. And just, like, you know, moving around and shooting things is just so fast. Whereas, you know, typically in modern shooters today, they want to try and put more of a realistic movement system and you know, weight to the character. Although, admittedly, we are seeing a resurgence now with sort of retro FPS games where they're sort of going back to this playstyle, which I just, because I grew up with it, I'm more familiar with it. I prefer. Yeah, there is. Absolutely. But, like, if you're trying to make a fast shooter like this, like a real run and gun, it just feels wrong when my character's sort of got some sort of advanced physics system that's weighing them down. Like, if you want to make a tactical shooter, like, absolutely, like, you want that level of realism, but it is fun to see games like Medieval and Dusk and others that sort of really putting the roller skates back on, I guess. Iron Maiden, yeah, I'm not going to get a lot of love from people here. I didn't really like Iron Maiden. I love Duke 3D. I enjoy Blood and Shadow Warrior. I didn't really like I didn't give it a very good review. Like, technically, it was a great build engine, but the storyline, the character, it's just, the game lacks soul. It was just really lacking soul, and you could feel it. You play through the game. I finished it, and it was just going through the motions. I didn't laugh. I didn't get excited. It was just like, I mean, there were some really well-designed levels. I thought they were fantastic levels. But so this game, yeah, this game is, I mean, I'm running it on a 120 Hz screen at the moment. And I mean, I'm not sure what my frame rate is, but it would be at least 120. I mean, on my end, obviously not what you're seeing, because I'm only streaming at 60, but it's silky smooth. Alright, now, anyway, concentrating on this level, I need to be carefully, because there's pretty sure the entrance to the secret level's on this level. We definitely want to do the secret level. Yeah, that's for sure. Alright, so then we've done that one. Yeah, this room. Have to be a little bit careful here. Whoa, don't get too close. A little bit. This is where we have actually, I probably should have used an open. This is where we have a bunch of portable healing. The secret is revealed. Right, clearing up those secrets. We get wings later, and then we can come back and pick up all the loot in the windowsills. Gonna take out these shooters first. They're yellow flaming skulls. Home in. They're a bit of a pain. They do some good damage too. Is it? Yeah, I mean, Twitch is a bit of a mixed bag for me. I know when I watch the replays now and again, I'll get one or two little pauses, but you know, they definitely allocate bandwidth to the bigger streamers, which makes perfect sense. So smaller streamers, sort of, you get a bit more of a perhaps a subpar experience, but then, I mean, we're in Australia here too, so while we've got better internet now, it's still not anything much compared to what the rest of the world's got. Alright. Did I get... I think there was a... Oh, no, that's right. Yeah, I got that there. Then there's a secret door or an opening there. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's what we're on here in Australia. That's the best you can get, unless you get a business connection, is 100 down, 40 up is about as good as it gets, which is what I'm on here. Did you get my wings yet? Yeah. Whereas the rest of the world's running on like gigabit and such. But I can tell you what, I would much rather have the 100 megabit I've got now, because, you know, 3 or 4 months ago I had ADSL, and I was on about 5 megabit down and not even 1 up, and it made it really hard to do anything. Considering for my day job, I'm editing videos and uploading them to YouTube and podcasts. It's like, cool, video's done. Upload and go to bed. Ah, that's right. That opens the entrance to the secret area. At least I didn't miss the secret level. I'm gonna have to go back up. Oh, I missed a button or something. Oh, that's right. Yeah. So I think you have to sort of trigger the exit to the normal exit, and then then it opens that door. Alright, so, just trying to remember how to do that. Probably this button over here, right? Alright, and then, hang on, I still haven't got... Oh, there's my wings. Okay, there's my wings. So we got my wings. So go back and use them to pick up the loot around here, because we got all the secrets. Didn't get all the kills again. How am I missing all these kills? Oh, I know, because I'm trash. Ah, and they're behind here. Now I remember. Flying chainsaw heads. Backpack. Right. So 4 things left to kill. Sure. Got all the secrets though. Got all the secrets this time. Don't think I really wanted to go. And you can't go back that way. Damn. You have to go run around all this nonsense. That's alright. At least 1 kill, which is probably behind the door to the entrance to the secret level. And get lost. So assuming that the last guy's behind here, we should have this 100%. What? What have I missed here? Is there a... Oh, there it is. Overthinking it. Is there a dude in here? Yes! Times! OCD celebrate. Boom! Secret level. That soundtrack. Gotta dig the soundtrack. The soundtrack of my youth is in MIDI. Alright, thanks for tuning in, Newsy Monkey. Enjoy your weekend, brother. Ow. Too close. None of that. None of that. Most of the time, the secret levels of these things would sort of give you access to a weapon early on. But being that this was the shareware level, there's not much point in this level other than for the sake of doing this level. Alright, so we've pretty much cleared out all the sort of starting area stuff. Don't have a key. Why am I not having a key? I feel like I should have a key. Because there's blue door, there's the yellow door, there's the green door. I feel like I should have a key. What have I missed here? Where'd the key at? No. Must be around here. Wait a minute. This looks promising. Nice. Yes, I had this feeling, this gut feeling. Couldn't remember where it was. Just instinct. Alright, so, yellow key, yellow door, let's go. It always seems to be the way in this particular game too, like, progression, it's always yellow, green, blue. This room is large and painful. Just because there's stuff shooting at you from every direction. Alright. And around here somewhere. Although I may have to, oh, bastard. Yeah, I think we're gonna hit a button first, remember it? Button, who's got the button? It is. Right, green key. Right. One of these. Oh well. Yeah. Flee! Actually. Chickens! But they're like invisible chickens still. Wings of wrath. Pretty sure there was a sky. Maybe it opens up later. No. Maybe I don't recall. Thought there was something down there more, but anyway. That's blue key. Time Bomb of the Ancients. Again, like, if you're playing on the harder difficulties, like the top level, you'll use those, but for normal, not really needed. Invisible chickens. Right, I feel like I've made a suitable mess. Ah! One monster. Oh, there it is. That's right then. Beautiful. Boom. That's what we want to see. Should quickly check what that message was in case somebody exploded into a ball of fire and died. It's always important to find out about that straight away. Did anyone explode into a ball of fire? No, they didn't. Okay, that's great. How good is the soundtrack? Something comes back here later. It brings, like, there's a secret here later. I remember. Probably not. Look at this mess. And they're just killing each other. We'll join in a little bit. Pick them off from a distance. This thing's like a bloody sniper rifle. For its accuracy. Yeah, it's not as exciting, but I tell you what, it's a lot safer than running in there with your pants down later on. There's just rooms to the brim with trash. Right, that's better. Yeah, it's a bit of a current here, a bit of wind. Again, it's just the red ones we're going to be careful of. There's enough wind or whatever, it's going to move the green axes. Away from me. Come back. Before we do that, I'm going to ninja all that gear. Right, there's the yellow key. We'll come back to that in just a minute. Just make sure I pick up all the frivolous items just to satisfy my OCD. I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of crap around here. To the face. Alright, that's that all sorted out. I'm pretty sure we teleport up there later, so again, it's kind of a good idea to clean out the trash before you teleport into the middle of it. Ow. If you could just not. That'd be great. I just got this feeling. Yeah, I thought that roof collapsed. Excellent. There's a lot of rats. Ow. Trick is not to get squished. Yes. However, no. I don't even have the green key. I can't even go this way yet. Wait. Just thinking. How do I get out of here again? Ooh. Ow. Yeah, that's that. Hey, green key. And there goes all my health. Alright. When did they spawn in? Okay, that did a thing. You know, as soon as I pick up that key, all hell's gonna break loose. Okay. See, some of this is memory, and then a bunch of this is just me sort of guessing to kind of... It's like forgotten memory. Right. Hey, secret is revealed. I'm back here again. I got the blue. Yes, so we should be definitely heading towards... Oh yeah, through the yellow door. Right. Excellent. Basically the chain gun. They even take out the same weapon slot, so that's weapon 4, which is the same as chain gun. The crossbow is the same weapon slot as the shotgun. Right. Still missing 2 secrets. One of which looks like it's over in the area we're in. The other one looks like it might be a corridor. Yeah, there was that loop, but I couldn't figure out how to get up, perhaps. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We'll get there. I thought there was a secret sort of back where you started. Yeah. Right, and then... Oh, wait. Right, so fully marked out. I'm missing a secret. I'm pretty sure it's over there. So let's go quickly have a squeeze. I think it's one of those ones you got to sort of pardon me, run and jump onto the landing. Alright, so we're just gonna... There we go. Boom. Right, that's all the secrets. That's all the kills. That should be all the items. Another level done. Jolly good. Jolly, jolly good. Beautiful. This should be the last level. Right, now. That does, I'm pretty sure that opens up later. Actually got to pick up all those pots because they count as items. If I want to get maximum items at the end. Alright, pretty sure that opens that door. Yep. Yeah, trouble is it grows back. It's regenerating explosives. Pain in the backside. Just sort of tiptoe through the area. Bang. That's why you quick save. We might look at... I don't want to use invulnerability yet, but I might drop healing, 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 healing. Alright. That's better. Get this right out of the way. Got the ammo. Alright, because we're just going to drop a invincibility ring anyway, shall we? I'm not going to deal with their nonsense too much. The bloody Yeah, the tornadoes are a pain in the backside because they throw you around. Right, they're dead. Jolly, jolly good. Now, the easiest way to deal with the next problem is to literally go Ring of Invincibility. One of these things. Right, I'm just not dealing with their crap. Good times. And then that's the end of the level, but we obviously want to go and get secrets. So, just heal up quickly. Drop a quick save. Because we've got to get the potions as well. I think, by and large, but anyway, we're going to get these secrets. Which I thought were out here? No? No, okay, shows what I know. I always thought they were out here. It has been a while. I don't know if I can at this stage. With the destruction of the Iron Liches and their minions, the last of the undead are cleared from this plane of existence. Those creatures had to come from somewhere, though, and you have the sneaky suspicion that the fiery portal of Hell's Maw opens onto their home dimension. To make sure that more undead, or even worse things, don't come through, you'll have to seal Hell's Maw from the other side. Of course, this means you may get stuck in a very unfriendly world, but no one ever said being a heretic was easy. Nice. Alright, well, you know what? That's episode 1. I'm going to leave this stream here. Might go make myself another coffee, I think. And then maybe do some more Diablo riffs, finish the season off. Thank you for tuning in. Hope that was a bit of fun. If you're into old retro sort of DOS-based games, give the channel a follow. You never know what I'm playing, but it's probably going to be pre-2000. So, anyway, thanks again for tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next stream.